I catch the MPP before. Research or unemployment, any road sector. I didn't anyway ever bring MPP down if they don't work at it. One say, or say, Chairman Sabusi, and it will come. It will come. But, our deficit is the highest, 15%. I've seen a good rosa because COVID is at the buyer. We overly spent on the elections because intelligence at buyer, actually said the MPP was not going to win the 2020 elections. What did we do? Then we came up with interventions. Free water, electricity. Don't forget, you will have to pay for it. Yeah, nothing way or buy no worker said. COVID is going to put the brand on Sunday, my own spending. Mobia say. That is the whole that we have done for ourselves. And any free. So if you blame everybody else other than yourself, then you are not a good leader.
What do you suggest needs to be done?
We need a total overhaul, a reshuffle, and bring in new faces. Let's see how it will go. Because the president that we know, what the nickname is Nana Showboy. Nana Showboy, which means a action man. So what happened? But of course, there are so many other reasons. The president, for me, is not in charge.
But do you also accept the fact that before or the first 2-3 years of his administration, from 2017 to 2020, they were doing well?
Till the previous government went to IMF to gain credibility and stability. And it was for 3 years. 2015, 2017. And that brought stability. And no, by 2016, no more to solve the energy crisis. 2017, before 2017, IMF and the World Bank projected say by 2017 we will see a growth rate of over 7%. It was not the current government making. It was the investment and the stability that IMF created for the country, because at this point in time, it means you are spending strictly according to the dictate of IMF, because if you go beyond where now, you fall foul of IMF regulations. So the MPP won the elections. So we were still under IMF program 2017 to 2017, and then realized and said we still had more money to take from IMF. We extended the program by another year
to 2018.
The IMF country, yes, 2018. And it's by 2019, you started to say you boy a bra, and no in the bank of the World Bank. A catcher said the indicators by 2019 before 2020, they were bad. The figures on the ban were bad. That was when Furiata and Co. were raising bonds here and there, $2 billion here, $2 billion this. So it has been oversubscribed. A year long. So people are warning them, be very careful the way you are going. But because we had rebased the economy, it created the impression, say, acquired the way bit Jessica,
okay.
But you see, we have a lot by 2019, the indicators were bad. And then COVID exposed us more.
So let me take you to IMF for Ankasa. I'm on their Facebook wall now. Latest World Economic Outlook Group projections are Omaye. I think the first 8 countries, US, European area, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, Japan, United Kingdom, Canada. Over United States, in 2021, they did a projection of 5.7. In 2022, Omri Disuno, the core 2.3, and in 2023, Oma projected 1.0 growth rate and the amount. Germany in 2021 was 2.9. In 2022, Oma Momo 1.2, and then in 2023 they are projected 0.8%. Italy 6.6 in 2021, 3.0 in 2022, and 0.7 in 2023. United Kingdom 7.4 in 2021, 3.2 in 2022, and 0.5 in 2023. When you suggest I don't know a global experience be an kwaso enye Ghana nkwana say o mai bi nkwa enema one year, because even if these countries are reducing their projection of growth rate, then it means challenging what baby ana.
It is very easy to simplify it in that manner. What about the African countries that are growing? How come Ivory Coast is doing better? Maybe this European West.
I know one of the best African countries, Oma economy very good, Egypt. Recently, Oma borrowed about 80 billion and still running to the IMF.
Omo krampo infrastructure, omo build infrastructure ketwa. Real so omo construct any bini. Now,
but you admit they have also been hit with something.
The effect is there. The global effect is there. But if you have a government which accepts no responsibility of decisions that they have made, then there's a big problem. There is a big problem. So if the president says he's going to rebuild the economy, we just have to hope and pray that that is the case. But we share your budget review, nothing shows that we are really cutting expenditure. If you listen to scholars and experts in the area of finance, that is what they are telling us. There has not been any substantial cut. Government is still ready and willing to spend. Now, see, I'm obsessed here, $750 million loan now. The government will grind to a halt. How did we end here? With COVID, COVID is at a finance say 0% interest but rapid finance, IMF. What was the percentage? It's insignificant. But because it was an election year, we mismanaged, and this is where we find ourselves. So it will take some number of years before we'll be able to recover. I just hope and pray that at the international level, the prices of crude never buffer. So price of international crude the air buffer there, then obviously deregulation will work here. And that in itself, about transport, why the Akufo-Addo, there's spare parts no one can buy. In where then maybe people will have some more purchasing power.
So do you agree to the fact that the international price of crude oil, are contributed to the price of fuel? Your turn of my is here.
Yes, but Cote d'Ivoire also a two fangwebi. The headline Nomodiana is about 3 or 4 cedis cheaper than ours in terms of liter. Deficit to budget deficit, 5